Hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing a love reading. These are collective readings. They are not sign specific readings, so if the title resonates, then the reading may resonate with you. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Mystical Phoenix Tarot. The link is in the description if you'd like to check that out. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Love messages for the collective. You have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And on the bottom is past life relationship. You have known each other before. Right, let's get the Lithra Tarot. We're going to get three of these. Love messages for the collective. You have persistence. Steady progress defines your journey. Your patience and diligence ensure long-term success, even when the path feels slow. Aspiration. New opportunities arise as you develop skills and pursue meaningful goals. Stay grounded and focus on building a strong foundation. And patience. Your efforts are taking root, but results may take time. Reflect on your progress and make adjustments if needed. Stay patient. This period of waiting will lead to growth and rewards. So it's indicating something slow moving and have patience. So it's saying your efforts are going to pay off in regards to whatever this is. On the bottom, it says planning. You're standing at a crossroads, ready to expand your horizons. Take time to evaluate your options and make a plan. With focus and determination, you can set the foundation for success. The future is in your hands. Choose with purpose. Okay. I'm hearing that time is an advantage. So what I feel like is going on here. I'm not sure what I'm talking about yet, but what I feel like here is someone is feeling like something is taking a long time, or someone is trying to be patient but they're struggling with that. And I feel like it's saying this time is a good thing, or this something taking a long time even though it doesn't feel like it is a good thing. Okay, let's get the love situations. We're going to get three of these for more context. Love messages for the collective. This could have something to do with divine timing. You have revenge body, looking your best, focusing on yourself, punishing the ex. Protection, don't want to hurt you, protecting connection, protective over you. And home, location change, change in the home, feeling of home. Saying it's time to focus on yourself. Strategy on the bottom, planning their next move, being clever, leaving nothing to chance. So there's that planning again. I think something is meant to happen here at a certain time. Okay, so let's get started with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for the collective. I guess that wanted to come out. Do I need to take the Three of Cups? Three Cups. Ten of Coin. A Nine of Wands. Frustration. Could be a situation where someone has been dating someone for a long time. There could be frustration here that it's not moving to the next level. It looks like someone here wants commitment. On the bottom is the Six of Cups in reverse. Three Cups, Ten of Coin, Nine of Wands. Three of Cups on the Three of Cups. Tower in reverse on the Ten of Coin. And Three of Wands in reverse on the Nine of Wands. Frustrated, no longer wanting to wait. Yeah. To me, that what this seems like is, like I said, someone's maybe expecting a proposal or an engagement. They could be continuously expecting it to happen and keep getting someone's getting frustrated here with waiting. It's like I said with the oracles. Three of Cups, Tower in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. Lovers in reverse, using logic over emotion. King of Cups. Magician reverse. Yeah, someone's frustrated that someone's not taking action. Tired of waiting. I think this is someone who's ready for commitment, ready for someone to propose, ready for an engagement, or if this is already an engagement, someone's ready to get married. It seems like someone feels like the other is dragging their feet in moving this forward. I don't think that's what this is. I want to say that there could be some fear here, or this person is just needing more time. They're wanting to, it's like they're wanting to make sure that this is what they want to do. You don't want to get into a commitment with someone if they're not sure if that's what they want to do. But I feel like the other person, the one who's impatient or frustrated, is feeling as though it's been long enough. So tell me about the overall energy for the collective. The child, that's a new beginning. Child or pregnancy, it's about a new beginning. The dog is loyalty. And the owls is wisdom. Yeah. Someone feels it's been long enough. It's like we know all we need to know here. Let's just do this. I'm tired of waiting. I don't think it's that this person doesn't want to get married. I think just the taking the leap is what's scary to the one who hasn't um to the one who hasn't moved this forward. It's just a scary thing for them. I don't think they're necessarily not going to do this, but they just want to be sure. So tell me about the situation for the collective. The Tower in reverse, Scorpio energy, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Hmm. The one who's impatient may be ready to end things if something doesn't happen soon. Or they could be threatening that. Tower in reverse, Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands. The Empress, yeah. Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, someone hasn't said it yet. Someone's thinking this. Ace of Cups. Yep. Someone in their mind is giving someone an ultimatum. Someone's starting to think if they don't um, upgrade this level of connection or this level of commitment soon, this is like, I'm not going to be single forever. If we don't get married soon, I'm going to end the relationship. I think the one who's wanting commitment is afraid that the other is non-committal. I don't think that's what this is. I think there needs to be a conversation where it needs to be a civil conversation, like a talk. It needs to be a talk where nobody's raising because I don't think this person has any intention of not marrying the other or whatever the next level is. But I do feel like they have some fear. And I think a conversation or a talk would make this go a lot better for both people. I think these two need to get on the same page here in the situation. I think the one who's frustrated needs to express their feelings in a civil way. And I think the other person needs to talk about their fears and come to some sort of middle ground here. I think it would do a world of good in this situation. Tell me about the Empress, Eight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups. Because I think there's too much assuming going on here. Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. The one who's wanting commitment is thinking the other person doesn't want to commit. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Yeah. This is definitely either engagement or marriage. Needing to have a this is in to having a conversation to ease someone's worries and to avoid a tower. If someone comes out just guns blazing, this may not go well. So I feel like, and I don't think it's really warranted. I know someone here is frustrated. I just don't think they realize what the other person is really feeling like. So I feel like the best thing to do is not to come at this situation in an aggressive way because I feel like someone wants to let loose on someone. I don't think that's the best idea here. Tell me about the situation for the collective. The locket, yeah, this is a relationship. Anchor, security, and stability. Yeah, see, someone feels as though someone doesn't want to take action, but it's not because this is an assumption, because it's saying they do want security and stability, or it's at least saying that the one who thinks that the other doesn't want commitment, they're wanting commitment. The sun is clarity. Yeah, see, having an exchange in order to have clarity. Actually, I think having a one-on-one with this person might actually even move things along quicker than you realize, or whoever's dealing with this. Tell me about the outcome for the collective. Four of Cups, the Empress in reverse, Taurus, Libra energy, and the Six of Wands. Yep. That looks like what the outcome is saying. See, this is an offer that may or may not be took. It's like a proposal. Someone's making an offer of some kind. Success. Tell me about the Four Cups, the Empress in reverse, the Six of Wands. Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And the Fool. Yep. Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool. See, like taking a risk. It looks like someone here is proposing to me. Judgment, a final decision. Temperance. Balance. Yeah, this is going to happen. Yeah, releasing, yeah, taking a risk. The person who is being hesitant is going to do this. They're going to release their fears. There's a reason here why this person, they're not getting wish fulfillment in the fact of they didn't do things how they wanted to do them. But if this means that the relationship is at risk, they're going to do whatever it takes. This person doesn't want the relationship to end. So if their person wants a further level of commitment, that's what they're going to give them. In their mind, there was a reason why they were waiting. I don't know exactly what that is, but they're like, well, I wanted to wait, but I'm going to go ahead and do this because this is what my person wants. I just really feel like there needs to be a heart to heart here. Tell me about the outcome for the collective. Moon, that's illumination. Yeah. The stars, more illumination. And the stork, a new beginning. Releasing any fears, taking a risk or a leap of faith successfully. So yeah. I feel like a conversation is going to do a world of good. Sometimes people are afraid to have these heart to hearts because they're fearing what the other person might say. But I feel like in this situation, it's going to do a lot of good. So tell me about the advice for the collective. I have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Moon in reverse, Pisces energy, and the Seven of Swords. Excuse me. See, something was being avoided. The problem was the lack of, it's clearly saying that the lack of communication here was the issue. It's saying now that any confusion has become clear, everything has become known, that there's balance. Temperance, the Moon in reverse, Seven of Swords. The Hermit, reflection. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's saying keeping things to yourself was not working. I don't think the one who is being hesitant about furthering this level of commitment, I don't think they were really withholding anything. They just had it in their mind what they were going to do. But the thing about it was it just wasn't quick enough for the other person. The other person was the one that was withholding and getting frustrated and letting all this build up to the point where they were ready to explode. And it's saying, don't do that. You can have a heart to heart with this person and it would go way better than assuming and not knowing, not knowing really what's going on in this person's mind. Saying don't hold things in. If you have something you need to talk about, then communicate that. The Hermit, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. The Five of Wands. Yeah, inner conflict. It's about the Star in reverse. It's saying that holding all these assumptions in and thoughts is creating inner conflict. Someone here has created a scenario that isn't even true because they were fearing the worst or thinking the worst of the situation. I just don't think, I feel like the one who's hesitant is like a quiet person. They don't really talk about their feelings or plans. I just feel like this person is very quiet. They're not a person of many words. So I feel like the other person, the one who was frustrated with the other, and this is all about, this whole thing is about taking a relationship to the next level. So either from dating to engaged or engaged to married. But more than anything, this is talking about having a lack of communication and how important it is to communicate, because then you create these scenarios in your mind of things that really aren't there or really aren't true. So it's saying to open up to your person, especially if you're planning on going to the next level of commitment. Tell me about the advice. The Snake, the Clock Tower. That is about governments, businesses, institutions. Can be the courts or divorce. And the Journal. This is feelings, emotions, feelings, telling how you feel. The advice is saying just don't hold things in. If you have something to say or concerns, then communicate that. I feel like this is going to work out fine. As long as there's a conversation here, this will work out fine or even better than expected. Because I don't think the one who was hesitating really knew how the other person was feeling as well. I don't think they knew how frustrated they were getting with the other. All right, let's get the closing messages. Closing messages for the collective. I have the power to attract the right people into my life. Are there people who need to exit your life in order to make room for the right people? And on the bottom, it says, I'm attracting a partner who appreciates and respects my unique quirks. List your unique interests and qualities. How can you ensure a partner appreciates and encourages your individuality? And the last oracles, love messages for the collective. Pay attention to signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. And on the bottom is deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. About it going even better than expected. Something you've been waiting for. All right, everyone, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.